It's something about the current administration, man. It has this jump off the plantation vibe to it. I've never seen this many people come out and say that they're not in support of the Democratic Party. In fact, it was almost like it was against our religion. Me being a black man, at least, not being Democrat, black, yeah, you get kicked out of the culture, so to speak. But it's a wrap for Kamala, man. Black women ain't rocking with her like that.
If you elected president, would you sign that bill if it came across your desk?
When I am elected president, I will sign that
bill. Pull the plug, y'all. Democrat Party, y'all need to pull the plug on this candidate. Y'all need to put somebody else in her place because she is embarrassing y'all out here in these streets. For you to sit there and lie about something when you know goddamn well you're not gonna do it, when you already said that you're not gonna do anything for black people. Ain't that what she said? I'm not gonna do anything just for black people. No, ain't that what the fuck she said?
I'm so tired of the black community and y'all low standards. The standards are so low. You are so low in your standards that even in your vote, you have Russians and Ukrainians and people from all these different countries coming in. They're getting trade jobs. They're starting businesses. They're buying houses on the block. They've been here for 10 years and we're scrambling to the top. We just want to see somebody that look like us and we good. Oh, she look like us. That works. Oh, she look like me. She's black. First of all, she's not, but I ain't even gonna go there with you. For your sake, for your peace and comfort, yeah, she's black. But guess what? She don't give a damn about you. She didn't petition for nothing regarding the black community since she's been up there. But you know what, Kirk Franklin? Pull up. Because you know we ain't really been doing that for 3 years. Go ahead, pull up and sing, dance.
You know what's weird? Is when a lot of you Democrats always saying that if you let Trump in, he's gonna take women's rights away from us. Because when I clearly remember, you Democrats have been trying to take our women's rights away from them by allowing men in women's spaces, by allowing men to compete in women's sports, by allowing a man to become Woman of the Year, by allowing a man to win Miss America, whatever, Miss Universe, whatever it won, by allowing men to be on CoverGirl commercials, putting tampons in boys' bathrooms, wanting men to go in women's bathrooms. Y'all are literally trying to erase a woman on your side, and y'all talking about our rights are being taken away by Donald Trump.
She's not confident. I don't think that she is the leader that we need for America. I'm sorry. We need somebody strong that can get the job done. And we need somebody that's intimidating, that don't take no, that ain't playing no games with people. And she's just not it.
You guys are saying Kamala is our representation of our first black female president. I don't ever want to argue with you niggas about my blackness.
This whole lifetime I've been black. I've been around nothing but black people. I've been in nothing but black communities. I've worked nothing but black ass jobs. I am telling you, if she did so much for us, I wouldn't have to do my homework. I wouldn't have to Google it. I wouldn't have to look it up because I'm black. I would be living the benefits of her doing the work on behalf of me. That's how that goes.
Why do black people get upset when they find other black people supporting Trump? They get so disturbed, so upset. We don't get upset when you guys continue to vote Democrat, who has absolutely ignored you. Every 4 years you vote them in, they promise you that they're going to change your conditions, and they never do, and you guys continue to give them chances. Nobody's upset with you guys that you guys continue to rally behind Sleepy Joe, who said he didn't want his kids to go to school with monkeys, but you love calling Donald Trump racist. Nobody's complaining that you guys are rallying behind Kamala Harris because visually you see her as black, but she doesn't even identify as black, only when it's convenient to get the black vote. She ain't one of y'all.
And the sad part of it all is when you're being told to ask questions, you get condemned for that. Seriously. You had Ice Cube, a video resurfaced of him 4 years ago when he was saying we need to basically stop letting these candidates just come in there and flash some twerk. He didn't say this, I'm paraphrasing, but flash this twerking and flash all this hoopla and I'm black and whoop all in your face, shape shifting, but they never give you anything for your vote. And all he's saying is we need to question the intentions of these people running for president and what their vote is gonna be. Let me switch the screen so we won't have to add. You know what I'm saying? As far as Kamala go, I do not like the fact that it's because I'm black, I'm almost like being painted in this light that I'm going against my skin color, I'm going against my own, and I'm abandoning my people, and that's really not the case. I'm just thinking for myself. And is it so bad to do so? Honestly? But that woman pointed out something that I wanted to talk about. It's an extreme frustration at this point. When somebody tells me that they're voting for Kamala Harris, of course I have my bias, of course I have my disagreement, but in no way, shape, or form do I harbor any real resentment towards this person. Sure, I may have an opinion about that belief, but I'm not like, oh, you know, this person is woo woo woo. But you tell somebody you support Trump, you tell anybody you support Donald Trump, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, bro. You tell, like, I get messages every single day about people trying to convert me over to be, you know, a liberal. Oh, you know, Trump is this, Trump is that, Trump is this, Trump is that, Trump is this, Trump is that. And I sit back and I go, y'all, do you ever notice that we're not doing this to y'all? Like, we're not the ones out here like, hey, you need to support Trump. Look, oh, you still support Kamala? Look, it's like, all right, well, look, if you're willing to have a conversation, we'll have it. But yeah, man, I'm tired of everybody just falling for these hooplas. This woman only subscribed to being black when it's convenient. Other than that, she's been running as an Indian American, even Asian American. I seen at one point. Somebody said, thank you, goddess, for rocking with the Kings. On this note, we got to wake up. For sure. Show me where she plans to tax everyone. So yeah, please vote resist. They won't blue. Yeah, Cornell West. Somebody says, so yeah, these comments are sort of everywhere. Straight up, sisters, very well. We love y'all. But I will say these women have spoke up. They said, look, we're not going for this. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna just sit here and stereotype me into a vote. That's not how this is gonna go. I'm actually gonna think. Somebody says reparations are one of our goals. It ain't mine. It ain't mine. Great video. I hope more people open their eyes and not fall for the same traps. Unfortunately, we know that some people wearing them sunglasses. Anyhow, this is a message to Kamala Harris from real black women. Quote, we were freed on January 1st, 1863. You're not going to control us. You're not going to bully us into voting for whomever you select. We're not going to do what you say. Those days are over. End quote. Spot on. Let's check this clip out, y'all.
I have a message to the Democrat Party and to Kamala Harris. And this is a message from real black women. We were freed on January 1st of 1863. Therefore, you're not going to control us. You're not going to bully us into voting for whomever you select for your own personal gain. We're not going to do what you say because we're afraid of you. Those days are over. But I also wanted to specifically address what you're doing with Kamala Harris. First of all, most of us do not care what her race is. You could have promoted her as just a good candidate, but the fact that you're promoting her as the black woman candidate, that makes people that are intelligent, that makes us pause and say, okay, so what? She's the black female. Tell me something about what she's going to do for my community, for my family, and for my country. If you can't do that, then you've made a great mistake. You have lost half of us who are intelligent enough to know that the president of the United States must be able to sit across a table from Vladimir Putin, Kim Jong-un, from whomever the new prime minister is, or president of Iran, and from Yi from China. You have to have those qualities. Therefore, you cannot be afraid to have an interview before a favorable news network like NBC, CBS, CNN, ABC, and all of the rest of them. If you are afraid to have an interview, my major concern is what is Putin going to do with you or to you and to the United States? Those are the things that are important to us. Then let's go down the line. Again, if you are a real presidential candidate, we want to know about issues, policies that will affect us, things that you messed up in the last 3.5 years. We want to know today. You have 2 months. Today, how are you going to fix the prices of food in grocery stores? I don't like using the term inflation because most people don't even know what that means. But you know what? Everybody knows what it means, how expensive eggs are. That, you know, she was making these comments about using hot sauce, how expensive. Louisiana hot sauce, I can't afford to buy it anymore because it's gone up. It's like tripled in price or something. It's crazy. Those are the things that we're interested in. We also want to know illegal immigration, what you have done to the border, and why have you done it to the border? You were the border czar, but now we see an influx of illegal immigrants, military-age men. We see what is going on in Colorado. We know that the prisons in Venezuela were emptied and they were told to go to the United States. We see what that has done to our cities. And we want to know, why did you let that happen? We want to know what's happened with child trafficking, drug trafficking, human trafficking on the border when everybody has free reign. Those are the issues that are important to American black women, okay? Real black women who are free, who do not care what race you are. They could have put you out here and never said anything about race. But if you told me, yes, we've made mistakes in the last 3.5 years, but I promise you in the next month, we're going to get the price of eggs down. Next month, we're going to stop illegal immigration before the election. Show us what you can do before the election comes. Let me see what you have. It's like, okay, you know, don't just talk your talk. You better walk your walk. Do it right now while you're the vice president. Therefore, some of us can follow you. And the other thing, all of the efforts that you're making, that the Democrat Party is making to make you pretend to be a black woman, they're insulting. The fact that you have to change your diction when you go from place to place, insulting. I've spoken, I don't know where, how many different places. It never has occurred to me to speak differently before different crowds of people. Now, if you're intelligent, you're going to speak intelligently. I don't care where you're speaking. And to assume that you have to talk down to black people is insulting to all black people. You don't have to talk down to us. You don't have to get somebody on stage dancing and twerking to relate to us. Grown people, you can talk to us like grown people. And you know what? It doesn't matter what race. We don't care. But I just wanted to say this to the Democrat Party. You've made mistakes with this candidate. And I want you to know that the black women of America, those of us who are free, we recognize your mistakes.
So as you can see, as she wrote, people are sick of being used by an administration that cares about no one. Honestly, man, you would think that by this time they would have something better in place to say, hey, you know, we can at least do a little something to give the illusion that we care, but they won't even do that. And the people can see right through the lies, man. These women, powerful women right here. And I'm so happy that they were able to shine their lights. And somebody said, this is the kind of energy that makes history books blush. Keep shining, queens. I know that's right. That's a practical and rational thinker right there. No mental illness and no lies. This is all correct. And just, and just compare this woman to Kamala. How the hell will we choose some weirdo laughing hyena to be the first female president when the women in this country are exceptional? So this is an embarrassment to all of us, regardless of color. She has described the true character of Kamala Harris, and she cannot hide like Biden did.